Well, around that time, 97, there was tension between North Side and South Side.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess the screw tapes actually created some tension between those two sides?
Mm-hmm.
Explain that.
We were just having tension, as far as cars and what's happening on their side, what we doing. And the screw tapes were the voice of the streets. And it wasn't so much that we were directing it to the North Side. We were venting and speaking about things that we already do. We already go over to Screw House, and this is a South Side venting platform where we're talking, and we could be talking about your car just came out the shop and who got the new white insides and who got the candy. So the robberies and the things that's happening, they were getting talked about too. You know what I'm saying? So it's no different. This town is so big and it's so large we may have been blaming them for some of the things that probably wasn't even happening. You know what I'm saying? So to put it all in perspective, it was just, I tell people all the time, we were 20. We were 19. You know what I'm saying? Some of the things you're going to be doing at 19 and 20 or such. So I think we've come full circle from that. We've had a lot of great moments that I think the music, the real music, the tapes and the artists and the Kekes and the Pauls and the Slim and those collaborations kind of brought all that to a cease, because most of it was street things. It wasn't a music thing. It was never a North Side, South Side music thing. It was a North Side, South Side street thing.
Well, speaking of South Side, there was a point around that time where you got locked up.
Mm-hmm.
What did you get locked up for?
I've been locked up a few times. Which time? No, that particular time was probably just young. We was catching cases, and some of these cases were probation violations, running. It's not necessarily we got a case. We're running. We posted went to court, posted went to probation. We didn't. We got dirty. Just young. You know what I'm saying? So that I wasn't actually locked up for Southside. I actually was locked up for the when I made Southside. You know what I'm saying? And came home and done it on a screw tape called Home Sweet Home. And it took off real big. And I took it from Home Sweet Home, from a screw tape, and then I dropped it on my first album.
Right, because I guess there was an inmate when you were locked up that had a song called Northside.
Yes, it was.
So you came back with Southside?
Yeah, it was a guy, man, little short guy. I can't think of his name, but when I first got there, man, in there, the tank was kind of North Side over here, South Side over here. You know what I'm saying? Based on, and like you say, I already had a little popularity from the screw tapes. Even though I was in there, I had a little popularity from the screw tapes. So every day at a certain amount of time, the North Side guys would posse up, not posse up, but gather up over their side, and they would do a song called the North Side. It wasn't like